I'm Daisel and welcome to my channel. Today is another random cooking vlog and I just felt like vlogging because this is my first time doing it. I am making a Vietnamese sandwich called the banh mi, and for some reason recently I have just been craving it like really badly. For the past few days I have been talking about it non-stop. I was like, I want a banh mi, I want a banh mi. And I don't just want like any banh mi. Like, I know I can go to a restaurant and get one and stuff, but it's usually grilled pork or grilled chicken, you know, where there's actually really good meat in it. But I want like the street food, cheap kind of banh mi. With all the hams and the salamis, just like really cheap. So I did a lot of research and I finally got my ingredients to make it, and I am so excited. Funnily enough, the first time I had a banh mi was when I was in Australia, and I just remembered it just being so yummy. So hopefully today I can recreate it to be like that, essentially. So I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients right now and show you guys how to make it. Firstly, you want some pickled vegetables. I made this myself. I put in a radish and carrots and some seasoned rice vinegar, and I didn't know what that was, so I made it myself. And it is rice vinegar, 1/4 cup, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Everything I say will be listed in the description box, so you don't have to worry. But I poured it over them just to let them kind of soften a little bit. You usually, for pickled vegetables, you have to leave it overnight or a couple of days, but I'm in a rush, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And I kind of let it sit for about 15 to half an hour. Up next, we have some special mayo, which is basically mayonnaise and sriracha. So just mix them together. A lot of recipes do have hoisin sauce inside. You can put it if you want, but I didn't because hoisin is Chinese and this is Vietnamese. Next, you need some soy sauce. I'm just using normal premium light soy sauce because I realize a lot of recipes when I watch on YouTube and stuff, they don't have it, but when you eat it from the street, they tend to sprinkle a bit on the bread. And down here I have some selection of meats. This is just a normal like random ham, like chicken, turkey, and beef. These are actually Vietnamese salami. So I have the package right here and it looks like that, and I was so excited when I found these at the Asian market because this will just make mine so much more authentic. So this one looks like that, and it's actually this one right here with kind of bits in it. Don't exactly know what they are, but we've got to trust it, don't we? Because it's street food. And the other one is this one right here, and that is this one. They're both pork, and you can replace it whatever if you want. If you want to make it halal, you can replace it with chicken ham, turkey ham, whatever. If you're in an area with like access to a Vietnamese store specifically, you can definitely find all the meats like jambon and everything like that. So that's that. I have some sliced cucumber here as well, and also I'm going to put in paté. This is just some smooth paté that I got from the co-op, and you don't have to put this in. If you don't like paté, you don't have to put this in, but I'm going to put it in. And of course, the most important thing is the bread. This is not my first choice of bread. Typically, I'd like mine a bit more thick and hefty. Obviously, I could make my own, but I was just too lazy. I just wanted to get this over and done with. So I just got a normal plain baguette. Now that I've got all the ingredients together, what's left is just to assemble it. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to slice this up. You kind of want to slice it in a way that isn't halfway. It's kind of like at a 45-degree angle, and I'm just going to try. Well, I'm going to try, okay? Let's just try to cut this open. This is probably not the best plate to put it on either. And the bread that you want, you can choose a few different types. Just have it crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. And I just want to pull it open like so. That's actually not too bad. I could fit quite an amount of stuff in here. Alright, so that's the bread open. And you kind of want, because I don't have much space in here, I am just going to press all the like bread in, because I don't want to rip out any, because it's not much bread either. I just want to press it in so that we have kind of a bit of space for our ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the pate. So there it is. I would say you want like a smooth pate that you can spread on, not so much of the chunky ones. So in my previous cooking one, which is the one that I made mala, I got comments saying that, oh, and you just want to spread it in. I've got comments saying that, oh, is it halal? Can you make it halal? And I was like, oh yeah, well, I didn't really think about that, because essentially you can put whatever ingredients you want in mala. It's just the paste, right? But with a banh mi, you can literally put whatever you want in it. So obviously I'm using a lot of meat and a lot of pork and stuff. But just replace all of them and you'd have the same thing. You could completely omit the pate. It is optional, but I'm just trying to follow what the street vendors do. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm just trying to put a really generous amount of it in here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on top as well, because I do enjoy it. I think the main thing about the banh mi is the pickled vegetable, and also the special mayo, which is the spicy mayo. Now we're gonna put in the special mayo. So I've got it right here, and I'm just going to put it on top and spread it. Spread it. I'm sorry if my camera angle is a bit terrible, because I'm using my tiny tripod, not the big one. And I'm also gonna go ahead and put it on the bottom. Why not? Usually I only see them like spread it on the top, but let's just do this. And then next we are going to go ahead and slowly put in the meat. So I'm gonna put them in halves. You don't have to be really perfect here, but I kind of want to take a photo of it, so that's why I am being so precise. And I like it with 3 different kinds of meats, but you can use 2, you can only put 1 in, it doesn't matter. And I like to really like layer it. You also don't want like too much meat, because it's supposed to be like a 1-to-1 ratio of meat to veggie. So that seems like a good amount of meat for me. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the cucumbers. Just slot them in. I have a lot of slices here, so I can go in and do as much as I want. Just gonna slot it in between. Now we're gonna do the pickled vegetables. And I'm just going to put them, stuff them on top. Oh my goodness, how good does this look, guys? I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this like the whole week. Oh, that looks so good. Sorry, this thing is really ugly. I'm gonna slide this closer. Oh my goodness, how amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, and the final touch is the soy sauce. So I'm just gonna use a spoon, because I feel like if I don't and I go straight from the bottle, it's going to spill, it's just going to pour too much. So just above everything, kind of just drizzle it like so. And hopefully it seeps into the meat as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks amazing. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It is massive though. I need to stop making things that are like bigger than my head. I'm definitely going to cut this in half and share it, but we are going to do a taste test right now. I'm kind of doing this series called Cooking With Me because it's not so much of like a recipe tutorial style thing. It's more of like cook with me because I'm trying this for the first time and I want to document it. But let's just bite into this and see how it tastes. That's honestly so yummy. I'm definitely gonna try it next time with a different bread, but this is so good and it's so filling and it's so like hearty, and it has meat and it has veggies in it and carbs. I think it's amazing. The meats definitely make it, the sauces definitely make it, but I think the pate really makes it like street food Vietnamese. If you don't want to use like pork pate or liver pate, go ahead and use mushroom pate. I think it'll definitely taste very similar, or I think there's chicken liver pate as well. But oh my goodness, you have to make it. It's so good. It is the best sub in the world. Subway ain't got nothing on this. But to be honest, I really love Subway as well, so yes. And I am honestly so happy with how it turned out. I know it's only assembling a sandwich, but like, I am so happy because it brings back like so many memories, and it's also so tasty. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if there's any recipe that you would like me to try out, because I love a good challenge and I love food. That's basically it. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more. And I guess that's about it. I will see you in the next video.